A very interesting word as well. Ahead of Ashok Leyland's earnings today, my colleague Daanish caught up with the management, Mr. Shenu Agarwal, who's MD of the company, and began by asking him how they really plan to align their electric bus vision with that of the government's, because they have announced a big kind of boost for electric buses as far as the government transport goes in this budget. So listen in to that conversation.
I normally tell people that Ashok Leyland started working on an electric bus, I think about 11 or 12 years ago, right? And at that time, electric was not even a buzzword. Yeah? So I think that way our company is very, very innovative. It thinks ahead of time. Sometimes I feel thinks too much ahead of time, but I think we are very lucky that at that time a lot of work has happened. And that is the reason that our technology on electric buses is so mature. Right, we are in the market. We are the only player in the market with a double-decker electric now, right? And so I think our technology is very mature. I think what we are focusing on now is to extend our product range.
So talking about the company now, you recently came out with the numbers, and as far as the domestic sale numbers are concerned, we are seeing there is slight decline in the past 3 months. So do you feel that this is like a cyclical thing like you mentioned, or you're expecting a major rebound considering that government has also announced another affordable housing scheme yesterday, and there have been big announcements on capex as well. So what about that?
Yeah, see, like I said, I think this whole notion of looking at history and then projecting the future, I think we need to get rid of this. There is no slowness in demand, right? Now, the dip in last 2 or 3 months, or even in January, where we had, I think, 5 to 7% dip in MHCV and LCV, right, is only because of the fact, at least in my knowledge or my belief, is because we had a very high base last year in this quarter, or in these months, in the second half of the year. And whenever you have a high base, you have to have situations like this, right? So I think it is temporary. I think in medium or long term, I don't see any macroeconomic factor which is going to come in the way of CV industry growth.
Very lastly, sir, where do we see Ashok Leyland ending FY24, and what will be the targets for FY25?
See, FY24, one thing I can tell you, what we are expecting is it's going to be a record year for us in many different ways. Yeah, and for FY25, we have not issued a formal outlook yet. I think closer to the end of the year, we will do that.
All right. That's the word coming in from Ashok Leyland. They also claim the right of first mover in the EV space way back, about 11 years back. But of course, it's become a big space now. Let's talk more about that